What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stash Free Sports channel. Let's get right into it. Here to bring you an NFL prediction video. It is on Mason Rudolph. I believe the Dallas Cowboys, who are desperate after Dak's thumb injury, will trade for the Steelers backup quarterback. And let's talk about why. So, for some weird reason, to me personally, from my viewpoint, everyone in the media, all social media, NFL community is pointing to Jimmy G going to the Dallas Cowboys. After Sunday's games, I don't see it. Not just because the Niners lost, not just because of that, but because of Trey Lance's play style, and the way he runs the ball. At certain points in the game, Trey Lance is a young man. He's athletic, built solid, 6'4", about 225-ish, 220. But it felt like, and it looked like at some points in the game, I don't know if he got frustrated and wanted to take out his anger on somebody or just the way he plays. He's young and not experienced enough yet, but he looked like he wanted to dish out some punishment instead of trying to slide down and protect his body. I don't think that's a smart way to play. I don't think and I think he will learn eventually, quickly, on certain players are going to light him up and going to hit him hard. He's not, to me, he's not big enough to dish out a lot of punishment like a Josh Allen, like a young Cam Newton, like a Anthony Richardson from Florida. He's not that big like those three guys mentioned. So, I think more than not just the losing part, but the play style as well, especially like the running style of Trey Lance will limit me, if I'm the Niners, to give up Jimmy G. We worked his deal to the highest backup quarterback, or the highest paid backup quarterback right now. He is definitely the most established, the best backup quarterback we've seen in a long time, maybe ever, honestly, the way his resume is set up. So, I really just don't see the Niners giving him up. And especially with a team like Dallas, who's very desperate now, the team doesn't look so good. Zeke didn't do too much last night. Pollard didn't either. CeeDee Lamb didn't either. And they're in shambles right now. If Dak is out, their season's probably done. So if I'm the Niners, you got to give me a first for Jimmy G. I'm not going to lie to you. That's just me personally. If you want Jimmy G, I'm going to give you, you need a first and maybe a player or something. I'm going to really tax you if you want Jimmy G. And I don't think and even the Niners don't tax him. A second probably is definitely worth Jimmy G. And I don't think they're going to give that up for Jimmy. I think the best option to me is Mason Rudolph. Some people are throwing out Cam Newton. Some saying Colin Kaepernick. Some saying just stick with Cooper Rush and ride it out. Those last three are disgusting options. Colin hasn't played in years. Cam is a no-no. Come on, yo. Stop throwing Cam around for starting quarterback spots. No. Cam should not start for any team in the NFL no time soon. And stand with Cooper Rush. No. He's not proven to be a good backup quarterback yet. He's more to me a practice squad third string guy. To me personally. He came in last night, threw for 64 yards. He's barely a game manager. To me, my personal opinion. So, a guy like Mason Rudolph, who was rumored to be traded around roster cut time, a couple weeks ago, last week of the preseason. The Lions were very heavy, heavy on his tails. The Steelers held on to him. He's playing a mentor role right now behind Trubisky, behind Pickett. I think they can bring him in, that being the Dallas Cowboys, bring him in, and he'll be a great spot starter for 6 to 8 weeks. That's the timeline for Dak's thumb. And like I said, also add on to, we see how they treated Dak, going out the game last night, fans throwing things at him, fans booing him. Jimmy G, no, not trying to go to that. Jimmy G's established. He loves where he's at. The Niners love him. The fans love him. The fans, the fans might be calling for his name soon, if Trey Lance doesn't step his game. It's only week 1, but, the Niners have a complete team for the most part, so, and Jimmy G is used to playing without Kittle and things like that, so he could work around that and could still come out, pump out a win, So I definitely think Jimmy G could be, if Lance doesn't step his game up these next upcoming 2-3 weeks, Jimmy G might be playing sometime down the line. I think Shanahan knows that there's a possibility. So why would you give that up on a winning situation for a non-winning situation to the Dallas Cowboys, unless, like I said, the Cowboys go, crazy and give you a first. I don't think it's gonna happen. So go Mason Rudolph if from the Cowboys, third stringer for the Steelers, should cost you a fourth. If you get taxed, maybe a third. If because you are kind of desperate. The NFC East, as we know, for the most part, in the last 10 years, has been pretty hectic towards the end. Very, very tight. This year I'm not quite sure. The Eagles look like they could be a real contender this year and could run away with it. So we'll see what happens down the line. But I see no reason why Jimmy G would be with Dallas Cowboys. Too expensive, and I think the Niners could need him down, pretty soon if Lance doesn't change the way he plays and also plays better. And then Mason Rudolph right now, who's regulated to clipboard duties, playing a mentor role. He's free. He should be available. You got Pickett that's behind Trubisky. They don't. The Steelers kind of keep their quarterbacks out of harm's way, so Trubisky won't want the ball crazy. He's a smart, not smart. He's smart, but not saying Lance isn't, but he's more of a veteran. He's gonna slide down, protect his body more. Pickett, that being the same. They're not big and they're not built big like Lance and don't have that mindset to try to bull those guys over. So they should, knock on wood, stay healthy. So that being the case, Rudolph might not see the field all year for the Steelers. So why not take his talents to Dallas, play 6 to 8 weeks, get traded now, sometime this week, miss this week, let Cooper Rush start, be the emerging quarterback, and then next week he'll start, the last 5 to 7 weeks while Dak gets hurt, learns the players, learn the system, and then Dallas might need one more quarterback too. I mean, not quarterback. Dallas could bring in one more receiver as well. They have the cap space. They have a lot of, I think there's fifth most cap space available left in the league. So why not bring in a wide receiver, Cole Beasley, trade Nelson Aguilar, do something. Trade for a decent wide receiver because you need help. And then go ahead and bring in Mason Rudolph as well. And that should help, try to lessen the blow of Dak and losing Michael Gallup for a little bit, losing James Washington for a little bit. That should lessen that blow up there. So that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.